Hi friends, today I'm going to give you a brief introduction on Upanishads and very soon I'll start with the Upanishad series. So to begin with, let's understand Upanishads. So first we'll understand Vedas. We all know that there are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda. But it was not divided earlier. Earlier, there was only one book of Vedas. So for convenience, Vedas divided the entire Veda into 4 parts. It is like, you have one book, it is very big, and so you publish it in 4 volumes. So that is how one Veda got divided into 4 parts: Rig Veda, Samveda, Yajurveda, and Atharva Veda. Now, it is important to understand the word Veda also. The Veda means knowledge. It is not a religious scripture or something that you would say, but we call it Veda. Ved means knowledge. Just like in French, the French word for knowledge is connaissance. Then Japanese word for knowledge is chikishi. Similarly, Sanskrit word for knowledge is Ved. Now, these 4 Vedas are divided into 4 parts. Like each Veda is divided into 4 parts. So there will be Rig Veda, Samhita, Rig Veda Brahmanas, Rig Veda Aranyakas, and Rig Veda Upanishad. Then Samaveda, Samaveda Samhita, Samaveda Brahmanas, Samaveda Aranyakas, and Samaveda Upanishads. Then similarly for Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. So each Veda is divided into 4 parts. Now, let's understand what is there in each of these parts. In Samhitas, there are hymns and mantras. What are hymns and mantras? It is like, you're worshipping nature. See, every time, like how to do, how to perform pujas or how to what do you call the mantras that you chant, those are all parts of the samhitas. Then brahmanas, there are explanation of mantras and how to put them in the practical use, or you can say karma kandas, the rituals and everything that you do, what kind of, what is a step-by-step procedure of chanting that mantra or performing a certain ritual. Those are a part of the brahmanas. Then we come to the aranyakas. Now, an aranyakas, the rishis would go to forest, go into deep meditation, surrender totally. And after, during the process of meditation, the knowledge which they discovered are given in the Upanishads. So Upanishads have the secrets of the, of this existence of everything in this universe discovered in the deep meditation. You can call it revelations. So Upanishads are also, as you can see in the earlier slide, there are 4 parts, and Upanishads are the last part of the Vedas. So Upanishads are also called Vedanta. Vedanta means it is not last part or last volume of the knowledge or Veda, but beyond this there is no knowledge. This is the meaning of Vedanta. See, and Upanishads is a knowledge of who you really are. It is a knowledge that the ancient rishis discovered by going into deep meditation. Just like Gautam Buddha meditated for 6 years, and finally he was enlightened. So in meditation, you discover deepest truths of this existence about you and everything. So as you can see, the first three parts, Samhitas, Brahmanas, and Aranyakas, these 3 parts are about the outer world, outer self. So outer world and outer self is like, you're talking about, the physical elements, you're talking about earth, water, air, the god idols, the 5 elements or planets, anything that you see in the nature, anything that you can see is the outer world. You are talking about outer self, outer world. But in Upanishads, You are talking about your inner self, your inner universe, your inner world. So Upanishads are dedicated to the inner self, and rest of first three parts are dedicated to the outer world, outer self. This is Upanishads. Now, let us see the meaning of the Upanishads. Upanishads mean coming close. Upa means coming close. Ni means with conviction. And Shad has multiple meanings. Like, best meaning that I like is destroying your illusions. What are your illusions about yourself, about this world? It destroys all your illusions. So it means it is an act of sitting devotedly in deep silence and loosen the grip of your mind, listening to the silence where the truth can be revealed. And it is only possible when one is sitting in a deep meditation. That is why Upanishads are one such text which people tell that you should not read without the gurus. Why? Because you need the help of the gurus, because they're so the words and the meanings are so deep that you need a guru or a teacher to explain you what exactly it means. Now, one important thing, you can read any Upanishad. They only speak of Atman and Brahman. You will not find any other rituals or mantras of gods and goddesses or anything in Upanishads. It is only about Atman and Brahman. Atman and Brahman. Open any Upanishad. It is, you can say, it establishes the relationship between you, which is the individual consciousness, and the Brahman, the universal consciousness. You are not, you are that Tattvam Asi. As you can see in the on the screen, you are the universal consciousness. There is an entire universe inside you. You are not separate from this universe. And each and every Upanishad have its own way of explaining this entire concept. But bottom line is one thing: Atman and Brahman. There is no other, it doesn't speak of anything outside that. You are that Tattvam Asi. This is, of course, one of the Mahavakyas that we know. In another video, I'll definitely bring up with the Panch Mahavakyas of the Upanishads, like Tattvam Asi, Aham Brahma Asmi. All these are, Mahavakyas of the Upanishads. For this video, I will end here. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos, and follow me on social media handlers, please. Thank you. Thank you.